All right, so this is building a better world. That's core HB. So this is going to be a core Weyland, sorry. That means every time they play a transaction, they gain an extra credit. So this is going to be an economy war. I would really like to open my hand with a Temujin contract. I should have shown you the deck list. But I don't have a Temujin right now. This is 2 credits and a card. This is generally a card. I think we can do better. Having a way to break an ice wall early is good. That's actually a lot better. We have a Croter. We don't have money. Hopefully we can siphon. But this is probably going to come down to finance. We'll never say no to Apocalypse. I agree. I think Apocalypse is really fun. The only problem with Apocalypse is if people are running that one Jinteki card that lets you take a net damage every time you trash a card. The hard counter to Apocalypse. That's always annoying when that happens. This is a slow open. Do we face check? I think we face check. There's no reason not to, right? Maybe we get a Street Peddler out first. That's fine. We have a way to break barriers, or we can continue. Having the Count Siphon on there is dead. I think because we have the Croter, we might just want to go for the next Street Peddler. We're going to run first. What's the worst this could be? This could be a Cortex lock. We take 4 damage, or we could pull this down and get 3. It's an Enigma. That's fine. Yeah, there's nothing I can pull that won't let it fire, so they can fire. So we could, of course, fire the Street Peddler right now and to get a card draw and find the next Street Peddler. But I think I might just draw to hopefully find a tech trader and get some money up. You don't want to run last click because a snare is a thing. I guess they can afford it, but still bad practice. If we hit a shadow and they can't boost it either. Okay, well, I'm just going to draw. That's a dead card in this matchup. So the MO, what we want to do right now is we want to run, we want to pressure everything, get them to a point where they're poor enough where we can run R&D, and then Crescentus their card on R&D, their ice on R&D, and then just finish the game with a medium. I think medium is not expected in criminal, and a lot of people will go to a few credits and not protect R&D too much just because they don't expect, no one expects a medium. And I think that's a really good way to end a game. Okay, I'm just going to pop this. Card draw is going to give us, so we got a new Angelus and Hall. We have a Sports Hopper, which is good. That's our 3rd Siphon. Oof. That's a really good card. If we can get another breaker out. So in theory, what we do is we get Corroder out. Then we play the Crowbar and we run HQ. And with New Angel City Hall, we can siphon while paying to get rid of the tags. This is going to cost us 3 to get down, taking us to 2 credits. So we can't fully do that. I think we just want the Fall Guy for money. And we get another Hopper, so that's actually quite okay. The problem is if we play 2 breakers right now, they might assume that we're going to count siphon right away. The fact that they're perfectly on 5 and have no way to dodge their credits is really, really good. So we could siphon, go straight into medium. Now they have an actual server. They're advancing that. That's probably the hostile takeover. I think siphon is still good enough at this point. Right, we drop this down. Yeah, let's siphon it up. So we're going to siphon, break this draw card. And we have 4 credits now because of the bad pub, so that we can actually clear 2 tags with New Angel City Hall. So this is a really efficient siphon. We're also drawing cards with our decoder. Or with that crowbar. So that's actually really good. This gives us the money to put down a Sports Hopper, which is going to really accelerate our game. Even things like Forger are good. If they're running Snare, Forger is actually pretty sweet. Do you want a run ability? We'll do a run ability. Avoid 2 tags. So we're down to 0. What? Why can't I use our bad pub? Can I not use my bad pub? Huh. What's that about? I think I can use my bad pub. Right? Because it's during a run, right? So I should be able to use it. I think I'm technically not in a run right now. I'm in some weird pseudo space, so maybe I lost my bad pub. I'm going to fix that manually. Okay. That's fine. So that's some money. That Temujin's really solid, and we can put this down just to get card draw immediately if we need. Fall Guy we can always pop for 2 credits on a card. Oh, what's that? I think we're on to the bad pub mystery right here. No idea. Yeah, I think it just threw us out of a run for a second with the new Angeles City Hall between the access. It's hard to type and talk at the same time. I reckon it throws us out of the run. So we're in actually a good space. We can put this always on archives and run a couple times if we need to get money. The Fall Guy is good to keep the new Angeles City Hall in play. But I think I'm going to just pop the Sports Hopper right now. And that is good. Those are all the cards you want to see. Same old thing into Siphon is now a thing again. We can't break killers, so we have to respect things if they have 4 credits. We have to respect Archer. We have to even respect Cobra or Sapper. Sapper is a new card that I haven't played against yet. So that actually is going to be a bit annoying. So I'm just going to probably put some cards down and get my things into the cloud. If I play this Crowbar, they know what I can break, which is Code Gates. So I don't know if I entirely want to do that, but I don't have anything else to do. This last click is awkward. Did I just take a credit? I really need to find a mongoose. I also really don't want to have to break. Probably should have installed the spike actually. I really don't want to have to break an archer if I can't crescendo it on the same break, just because 6 strength is pretty hard. Either you need one of your spikes and a lot of other programs on the table, or you need a mongoose, and that's a lot of money. Draw's fine, and then I have to discard. I'm actually planning to use my Forger at some point in this game. Like, I'm assuming this Weyland deck is gonna try and tag me. There's a chance this is like that fast advance combo deck that scores from hand. It's like a shutdown deck. I don't have a lot of good accesses, so I can't actually tell. If I do lose my Crowbar, it's bad. I only have one other spike in my deck before I levy. I can always levy prematurely. Oh, drawing and Geist is no good. Oh, there we have a mongoose. So what's the math to break Archer? It's like 8, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. I can afford that. Yeah, maybe I'll just toss Forger. Yeah, that's fine. So I think I'm just gonna money up on archives using Temujin Contract. Probably trash a Fall Guy. I haven't seen any tech traders yet, but this game is not in that much of a rush. There's a chance if this is a combo deck, they have it all in hand and they have enough money to fire it. I think they only need like 11. I don't want to trash the levy just because Arc Lockdown is a thing, and I assume this kind of deck that might run things like Sapper actually runs Arc Lockdown if it's like an angry Rush Weyland. So trashing the levy is not ideal. I'm going to avoid it as much as I can, as least. Scoring server. If that's a high strength code gate, which is not a thing Weyland can do, that's might be a problem. I'm going to use one of these. Gain 2. Employee strike. Is that good in this matchup? I don't think so. I don't think this ability is that good, right? Like, it's fired once. So probably it's going to fire maybe if they drew their entire deck 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more times. So that takes at least 7 turns in perfect draw. That doesn't sound good. I'd rather keep this to stop something like, what's it called? What ruins me? Housekeeping. Housekeeping really ruins me. Let's go see what they threw out. Keep them honest. CVS. Okay. And in interns? Interns makes me think this might be a combo deck. Do I have any counter to the combo? No. I don't. I actively don't. I don't have anything. Oh, I have source. No, I don't have the source. This is not running the source. So if they combo out, they combo out. I think I'm just going to have to go aggressive, put down a medium, run R&D, and hopefully pressure them out. I don't see why they would run interns, right? Like, unless it's a combo deck, because you can just play one influence and play now, what's it called? The new Friends in High Places. Archon Siphon does hurt a lot. I do have Temujin and Bank Job, so it's not like I won't get, like, I'm still able to get money, but if I can't recur, it's going to be a problem, considering how hard, like, that I draw. But you're right, both of them are pretty bad. So they're not doing anything. Like, they're not, I guess they want to build it looks like they're building a scoring server, so maybe it is in combo. I just don't see what interns is. Why interns, right? There's no way I can clickless draw. Okay, we have a zoo. That's really good. So now there's actually no way to keep me out of that server. And Bank Job's pretty cute. Just gonna put down a bunch of my breakers. Because I can put bank job down. Oh, maybe I wanted to run archives that turn. Yeah, maybe I drew too much. Let's see. Generally, their ice is bad. The thing with Geist is breaking ice actually is really good for you. I don't have Tech Trader, so it's not like I'm going to be able to fly through anything. I'm not making that much money. Ideally, I want a Crescentus and a Shiv, just so that they do. And they're likely playing Archer, considering they're playing Core Weyland and they have Hostiles. If they do Res and Archer, it's a huge upset, right? Because I draw a card. Okay, there's a credit differential going on here. So the question is, do I contest? And it's a Jackson. So is this a combo deck? Do I run now and lose the game? I think so. I think I'm just going to run and lose the game, right? I guess you got to ask if they want a rumor mill. Is there anything you want to do? So if you're not familiar, there's a deck that can, I can same old Siphon. Actually, that's might be okay. I don't know how much money they need to combo out. Same old Siphon's probably okay. Because this deck, if it's a combo deck, it's probably running Government Takeover. Because why were they installing a Jackson using it once? What did they? Oh, they play Restructure, so maybe that is okay. I'm worried this is a combo deck. Oh, that might just be they didn't understand. Oh, okay. I always ask if they want to do something before. This deck isn't running Rumor Mill. Surprise. But so sometimes they pop. Oh, they're thinking. So the thing is this Canadian hospitality, or is this just mind games? They'll think about it, I guess. Okay, that I think is a decision is a no. So if I use same old thing, it actually draws me a card, which is kind of sweet. Let's steal us some money. If they res this ice, it also puts them further behind. That is, I don't know whether I want to break this with credits or with this guy. I'm going to break with this just because I need cards. I don't actually know what I need. Well, if I use this, I can also use Forger, right? So I'm going to use this on one of them. Probably use it before. And I have 2 clicks after. They also have to respect Employee Strike now. Not Employee Strike, Political Operative, right? Because I could run here, take in Siphon, install Political Operative, immediately kill Jackson. Did they discard anything that turn? I don't think they did. Did they? Yeah, they did. Okay, so maybe they're actually... Oh, I gotta break things, right? We're running 2 same old things. Successful run, run ability. I'm going to dodge this tag. Oh, there we go. We have a Tech Trader, and I'm going to dodge that tag. We got a lot of money. So we want to play some of these cards. This is a dead card. Do we contest the remote? If we hit a code gate, it could be bad. But we need to trash that Jackson, right? Or we can lose the combo. So even without a code gate breaker, let's see what the worst can be. Guard. That's actually annoying. There's no way they can combo out on 8, so I'm probably just going to run Archives. Just read this end the run and run Archives. Because this is what? 2 to break, 3 with a B.A.B.W. I'll let him squirm. I want to see if they'll res the next thing. Oh, the next thing's an Archer. That sucks. Oh, it's just a Hive. And it has 4 subroutines. So I can break this for 4 credits. I'm just going to jack out. I'm fine with this. This is okay. This is good. Because this is the thing. They overextend on this and then you drop medium and just run R&D. So what do I need? I want to keep this if I can. Employee Strike seems bad. Bank Job is not going to be good. I'm assuming it's not going to be good. I think this is the best up-tempo play. I'm not that worried about being tagged anymore. Oh, well, I have a click left, right? So I think the best thing is just to get my stuff back in the cloud. So this is the most I think that's good. So that Jackson's not gonna last that much longer. If they're gonna use it to like empty their hand, that's fine. I have one legwork in this deck, and I'm probably not gonna lose it to Street Builder anymore. So they're actually gonna use Jackson Howard. Yeah, Hello Archer is correct. That could have been really bad. Admittedly, really bad. I would probably just have to levy really early, considering that there's almost no way to break a hive. But Tech Trader is really good. I'm really excited about Tech Trader. For those who are just tuning in, welcome. This is Metropole Grid. If you watched my video and you saw that thing I did with the Build-A-Bank deck, we tested that out a bit, and it won 1 game out of 3, which is okay. So that's going to go a bit to the drawing board. But right now I'm playing a Geist deck. I didn't introduce this Geist deck properly. This is actually Dodge Pong's Geist deck that he brought to Worlds. I changed 1 card, I think. Or 2 cards, maybe. If you don't know Dodge Pong, he's a dude from Georgia. I believe Atlanta, Georgia, or somewhere in Georgia, and he runs a YouTube channel. He does all the best live streaming stuff for Netrunner. It's really good. Check out his channel. But this is his Geist deck that he brought to Worlds. I think he came in like somewhere in the 60s, which is really good. So thanks, Dodgebong. All right, so that turn, Jackson was actually used. So I think they are respecting Rumor Mill now. I can put down a Tech Trader and draw up with Sports Hopper, which is pretty good. I want to see what this R&D ice is. Maybe I do want to Crescentus first in case that is an Archer, because then that's a really bad proposition to res. But yeah, let's draw some cards. Okay. That's okay, I guess. So we need this to get in the cloud. This is our last piece of cloud kit, right? Yeah, because we used all our hoppers, so we have to keep a Forger on the table now, at least until we levy. And then we're probably just going to build up. I don't think we need this Employee Strike, so we have to discard 1 card after we... I'm going to run Archives first. I don't know how clear I am. You should play against my Build-A-Bank? Yo, I'm totally down for that. That actually sounds really cool. I'd be interested to see what it can do. Alright, so they threw out... This was a combo deck. We were totally right. Yo, called it. Accelerated Diagnostics. This is a fast advance score government from hand deck. So that is going to change how we play. I think we need to get the medium down real hard and run R&D real early. We're not going to get a late game with this deck. So this changes priority. So this card is dead. That's no good. And we're probably going to need this at some point. All right, this is interesting. This actually got really, really, really interesting. So... how this works is you play this card called Power Shutdown, which says when the runner runs, they have to trash a card based off of how many cards the corp trashes from R&D. So you trash your entire deck. And after you do that, you play Accelerate. You Jackson cards back into your deck. Oh, they used 1 Jackson, actually. That's pretty good. So you Jackson cards back into your deck. So you pick the top 3 cards of your deck. And then you play Accelerated Diagnostics, which lets you play the top 3 cards of your deck if there are operations for no extra clicks. So you can play like a bunch of combos at once. The fact that we removed the Jackson, I think actually might be a big deal. It might be a really big deal. I don't think we need New Angeles anymore, so I'm probably just going to draw with this. I really want a Crescentus. Another Shiv is actually pretty good. So I'm going to do 1, 2, and run R&D and get some pressure up. That's only an Enigma. I should be running Last Click here. This deck is not running Snare. That B.A.B.W does help. And I actually kind of hope I don't get an agenda. Trash Jackson Howard. We are in business. This is really good. And with the same old thing down, we can actually threaten. I can run back. So I'd break for 1 C2 cards. It seems good. What's the chance of Snare? Even if there's Snare, I knew Angel said, yeah, let's do it. So we're going to match, break. We only have to break 1 subroutine because we can't lose a click. We're going to see 2 fresh cards off of R&D. Let's see what we got. Shipment from Sansan, some more combo pieces, and an Atlas. That's good. You don't want the shipment in from in hand. I think that actually messes up your combo, so that's pretty good. So we have now, if we run again on R&D, we're going to see 3 new cards, considering we stole an Atlas. This deck is running Government Takeover. Oh, if we get that Jackson, we're basically golden. I don't think we can threaten that Jackson, though. It's too hard. They can't combo anymore. I think this is a desperate dig. Is there any chance this combo deck runs a bit of kill? I think we run Archives, right? Run archives for 1. In a really bad spot. It's probably like the government takeover can be in hand. Like you see, we're 22 cards down into R&D, so about 20 cards were drawn, and only 1 agenda was scored on each side. Oh, there was some Jackson shuffling and filtering. So no matter what, I think we want to run R&D, probably run archives to get the shuffle, run R&D again. We'll see if this runner respects Rumor Mill and maybe shuffles before our turn starts, which does somewhat save us a click. We got really fortunate by trashing that Jackson. Oh, archives will clear your medium. Yo, that's good. Thank you. I actually really needed that. I would have forgot. Yeah, you're right. Running archives is now kind of bad. And I don't want to break this hive. I really don't. We have 2 Crescentus in our bottom 12, which is kind of unfortunate. So maybe we want to draw once. I think yeah, well, I'll draw once. Okay, it's not that great. But let's go see 3 new cards. We can also same old Siphon. Yeah, right, I gotta break this. Oh, we lost our New Angeles, and we've lost both copies of New Angeles, so same old Siphon is slightly worse than it looks. Let's see 3 fresh cards. Card from deck, wall static, into a high risk. This could be game right here. Next axis is a hive. I think we run again, see 2 new cards? But we probably wait for last click, right? If they purge, then we run archives, and I think the winning play is the purge. I think we're just going to play a bit slow. It's 7-7, so in theory, they could play a money card and then mid-seasons us. I just don't think they have the influence for that. I haven't been respecting hard-hitting news. I do have 2 link. That's kind of nice. That's actually a big reason why I think Geist is good in the meta right now, is that it's easy to get him to up to 3 link without playing anything absurd. Up to 14. Okay. This is a same old Siphon turn. Definitely a same old Siphon turn. The problem is if I pop my Forger, I go down to 4 link, so I have to trash basically 3 breakers. Seems bad. And they removed Jackson from the game. So R&D might be full. This is a really good time to draw legwork. Hey, Zephyr Runner, how's it going? Hey, thanks for dropping by. I really appreciate it. I think I might actually stream till 11. I don't know. I said I'd stream like 2.5, 3 hours, right? So I might stream for a bit longer, because I have to be honest, I'm having fun. This is actually pretty fun. I'm no longer as nervous as I used to be. That's kind of nice. So we same old Siphon. We draw a card, make a credit, then we get 2 clicks to remove the tag. I think that's good. It slows them down. We're going to want a card draw anyways, and this card is kind of useless for anything else. Yeah, seems fine. I could put this down also to draw another card, but I might as well just... I need clear tags, right? So, whatever. Another Employee Strike. Favorite card on the deck. Not so good in this matchup. Because they can just score a hostile, right? Let's break this up. Sad we don't have our New Angeles City Hall. I don't know if you realized how good New Angeles City Hall is when siphoning, but it's absolutely absurdly good. So we're going to pay 5 to get in here. 6 with a bad pub. Then we'll have a swing of... It's actually not that good. Unless you use Forger, it's not that great. Don't regret it, right? Because we're way too late to regret things. Just going to remove 2 tags. I guess we drew a card and got a credit from that, so it's a bit nicer than it looks. I think we need to just put Temujin on R&D and just go nuts. Just absolutely nuts. Man, we need a Crescentus so bad. 2 in the bottom 9 cards. Because if we get that Crescentus out, how much MU we have? We have 1 extra MU. Because if they do res that Archer, this deck actually probably doesn't have Archer. Yeah, this deck probably doesn't have Archer. That might be a Desperate Atlas. It's probably a Desperate Atlas, which is fine. I'm just going to run it. They'll res their Archer. If they haven't, then I'll run R&D. Like, I don't care. Seems okay. Yeah, this will slow them down. Okay, that's a guard. So I could basically break through the server for very little, but now they have 3 credits, so just, like, good luck. You gotta run R&D, see 4 cards. There might be 2 CVS in this deck. Okay, this I'll break for free? Should I break? Yeah, I want to draw cards. Oh, man, 2 of these in the bottom 9. That's no good. This I'll pay some money for. You generally want to break 1 per, like 1 ice per server with your actual breakers, just because you do have the bad pub. This is likely game. Shipment from San into a virus suite. Okay, cool. We're running R&D now. Do I want to trash that? Yeah, why not? Power shutdown and interns. Okay. Well, we can run archives. There's gonna be no res there. There's a chance that that's a Jackson in that server, but they still can't combo out. Okay, so what did they throw out? They threw out shipments, which is what you need to throw out. And that's basically it. So I have 1 click left. I think running HQ is probably better. It's probably good, I mean. I don't think we're going to levy. Like, I think we can close this game off sooner. So how many cards we saw? We saw 4 cards, trashed 1 of them. So the next 2 cards after they draw, Wolf's Scene. So we don't have to run R&D for a bit, which means we're going to focus a bit on HQ. So I'm going to get this Crowbar out, which helps HQ runs, and then we'll be good. We could even just Temujin HQ and run 4 times. The fact that they don't have credits means they can't advance this Atlas. I don't think they have anything else to put into a server besides Agendas and Jackson, so I can maybe just close the game and run server 2. I just don't think we need to take that risk. We really don't. We're at a really good spot. Like, if they want to advance, that's fine. They're on 3 points. That's not scary, right? If I draw my legwork, it's basically... Okay, well, that's something. I don't think we care to install the next tech trader. If I play this, will I lose the legwork? I will likely lose the legwork. Otherwise, I'll get a Crescentus. Crescentus is, like, actually pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to do it. There's the legwork. Well, that's good. I effed up an RFG 2 Jacksons, so I don't have a way to win anymore. Yeah, figured. All right, so we yeah. All right, so yeah, the corporation conceded. They removed from game 2 Jacksons. So that's, you can't win if you remove. I think you can get away with 1 Jackson. You might actually not be able to. So no agendas in hand. I didn't even see a power shutdown. All right, well, I think we played it all right. We did see, like, I think we diagnosed what the deck was from a distance, which is one of the best things you can do, and we played appropriately against it. We never ran when there's a chance where we could get comboed out. It turns out that the Corp just... Oh, 2 turns we would have won. Oh, that's good. GG. The Corp... What was I saying? Yeah, Corp never drew power shutdown, so we're actually in a good enough spot. The last 2 cards here were Shiv and Tech Trader. Where the heck are those Crescentises? The last 2 cards. That's great. That's really good. Okay.